Actually, these timer functions are coming from our window object, sir, or window object. We know window object very well because so many cases we use it. Elect to, confirm to, prompt to, pass into, pass flow to, all these functions are coming from the window object only. All these functions are coming from the window object only. And we have some more functions also in the same way, this thing. Set timeout to, set interval to, clear timeout to, and clear interval. And of course, print method is also there. So these are the more important for us, more useful also for us for designing of applications. So what is the set timeout, sir? Actually, these four called as the timer functions. And we have another pronunciation also, it's called as the lazy functions. Similar to us and generally, when I'm asking anything, mostly no responses, the other 10-15% responding, remaining no responses proper. So like as a lazy function, matching to us. Real, sir, not comparison. Original name is that one. What are the JavaScript lazy functions and we have to write like. What is the special of these all functions, sir? All these are the timer functions. All these are the timer functions. So the first one is set timeout. Second one is the set interval, set clear timeout and clear interval. Two timers activation functions, so two timers deactivation functions. Two are the timer activation functions and two are the timer deactivation functions. Okay, first function, set timeout. So which type of function, sir? It's a callback function, sir. It's a callback function. Set interval, sir. It is also callback function. Both are callback functions only. Next, set timeout is a timer function. Set interval is also timer function. What is meaning of timer, sir? These functions working or executing the logic based on the time. Okay, timer bombs available, time bomb available, time bomb also available. Difference between the bomb and time bomb, sir. Whenever you throw, bomb immediately blasting. Timer bombs, sir. Whenever you throw, they are not blasting. Whenever the time reaches, then only it is blast. Even if you throw it also, it's not blasting. Already we fixed some time, 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So after 10 minutes, it is blasting. Then when you throw immediately, it's not going to blast. But normal bombs, when you throw it, immediately it's going to blast. So on a regular functions methods are the general bombs. Regular functions and methods are the general bombs. Whenever you call, immediately it's responding. Immediately it's responding. What I said, 10 to 15% of this, that is it. And these all are, sir. Now, when I call, right now, if I call that one, after some time it is going to responding, and after some time it is going to execute. That is called as the delay functions or lazy function. When the call is completed, the immediately function not running. It takes some time, and then it is running. But previous functions and methods are, whenever the call completed, immediately it's running. Normal function, normal method, call completed, immediately respond. But these call completed after takes some time, then it is running. How much time, sir? At that time, you have to mention here. So what these two functions are doing, sir? Actually, they don't have their own nature, sir. They don't have their own nature. They don't have their own operation. What are the tasks you've given? The task it is going to perform. What are the tasks you given? The task it is going to perform. The given task it will perform. How to give the task, sir? I said it's a callback, and here we have to write inside the parentheses, we have to write those tasks. So these points all look like a same only, sir, both functions. What is the difference, sir? First 3 points the same, sir. Last point difference. Set a timeout, your given task, the given task, the set timeout executes only once. But set interval, the given task, it executes repeatedly. So the first function is one-time operation, sir. Second function, repeated operation. First function is one-time operation. Second function is repeated operation. We accept that repeated execution, remaining all points are same only. Remaining all points are same only. Both are callback functions, both are timer-based functions, both are performing the given task. But first one given task executed only one time only. But second function given task executed repeatedly like as loops, it's executed repeatedly. And what about these two, sir? Timers activated together here. Here we activated the timers. And here we can deactivate the timers. Here we can deactivate the timers. Once after activation, after setting up the timer, if you want to stop the timer, you have to use this one. So set timer to clear timer, set interval to clear it. But when you are stopping the timer, how the browser knows, sir? We have to write clearly that, sir. Clear timeout followed by timer index we have to write. Which timer you want to stop? A timer index we have to write. Indirectly serial number. How we know that, sir? How you know until in the sense, go to the top of the program, count all the timers neatly one by one, one by one. Otherwise, we can ask the system only, sir, write something variable. And here also write something variable. Meaning, sir, timer function, whenever the timer is activated, the timer serial number it returns. Timer index returns. Store that index into one variable. This also, it returns the index. Store that one into this variable using this place. This variable using this place. Otherwise, count all the timers, how many timers available in your program, count all the timers yourself, then use directly 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers we can use. That's not a problem. And what about the print, sir? To print the web page, sir, if you want to print the content of the web page on paper, printer available, paper is there. If you want to print that on paper, you can use the print method. Hall tickets printing, sir, online hall tickets printing, railway tickets printing, flight tickets printing, sometimes TTD, darshanam booking after tickets printing. Sometimes job information, sometimes offer letter you are printing. A company sends some offer letter to your email ID. So opening and printing of it. Sometimes bank account statement we are printing. Aadhaar card printing, PAN card printing, water ID printing possible. So how these all are printing possible, sir? And we have print method directly. So when you call this method, it's connecting to the printer and opening the print preview. So you have to make some settings in the print preview, color printing, which pages you want to print, how many copies you want to print, and click the print button, directly it's print on the paper. So the web page content you want to print on the paper, use this method, predefined method. So first we are testing those two methods. One-time execution, repeated execution, I already said that. So we are going to testing that method. Script open, script close. Window dot set timeout followed by write your task set, which code you want to execute, write the code here, and then write the interval. Interval should be in the form of milliseconds or interval must be in milliseconds form. If you need any timer, but you must be writing milliseconds format on. 1 minute also you can write, sir, but in milliseconds format. So I'm writing some 5,000 milliseconds. Now, what is the tasks you want to do, sir? Write the task. When the browser doing this code, sir, after 5 seconds, not immediately. Ninth statement when it is executed. The ninth step execution, this code execution between 5 seconds gap is available. So what are the code you given here? This code execution, ninth step execution. First ninth step started the execution. Then it is activating this code. Immediately it is calling us error no. So is set time out is execution point to code this code execution point between the gap of 5 seconds. Even yesterday also we worked with callback, sir. Today's morning, today's example also we used callback functions, right? Callback when it is executing, sir, immediately executing. Whenever you click on the button, immediately callback is respond. Expression no, error no, immediately respond. The event and calling, there is no gap. But here, the set time out execution, your given time execution between the 5 seconds gap is available. Now, what are the code you are interested? Write the code here. Testing run. So I'm just writing the alert timeout function and close this. When this expression is executing, sir, after activating of the set timeout method, once the set timeout method is activated, timer started. 5 seconds waiting. 5 seconds after, this function is going to execute. It is already loaded, sir, but no alert. 5 seconds after, alert is comes in series. Page loaded as sir. Yes, but it's empty page. Maybe we'll get the content. Now refresh. Page opened already. Still no alert. Still no alert. Now alert is. We can observe clearly there we have 5 seconds of gap. Previously, we never faced it like this, sir. Lot of functions we called in so many examples in so many topics. Methods also we called. Expressions also we called and callbacks also we worked. But when you are working with the normal functions, methods, expressions, arrows, callback, whenever you call, immediately it's respond. But this one what's sir at 5 seconds after responded. The second time it is executing a sir. No, sir, it's not executing second time. Already 5 seconds over. No second time. Only one time only executed. The next time when it is executing, sir, when you are reloading the page or when you are refreshing the page. Next time execution. And same way, put this in comment. Write the second one. So what is the next function, sir? And set interval. The next function is set interval. Function same, change the function name. Interval function same. Difference is sir. This is one time executed together. This one again executing like as your notes. First execution and every execution to execution, how much gaps are at 5 seconds. So page loaded successfully. Immediately running as a no. Page loading after 5 seconds waiting period. Then this function is going to call. Execution completed. Yes, sir, execution complete. Then wait again 5 seconds. Re-execute that. Completed. Yes, wait 5 seconds. Re-execute. Wait 5 seconds. Execute. 5 seconds, execution. 5 seconds, execution. Like that, lifelong it is going to execute. When it is stopping, sir, that execution, my battery charging is completed, or if I close it the browser. Whenever my charge is completed, then it is stopping, sir. Otherwise, if I close the browser, then it is stopped. See that refresh. Seconds. Okay. We'll wait 5 seconds. It runs automatically. Wait 5 seconds. Wait 5 seconds. నా క్రికెట్ స్కోర్ కార్డ్ లో every 5 seconds once code is updating కదా score card. Like that, every 5 seconds this function is calling. We developed alert functions, alert called, so function calling. Alert place if you write any calculation, every 5 seconds once that calculation is performing. For testing operation, alert we place. Alert place write some database code, not database, server-side program calling. Every 5 seconds, one server-side program is calling and updating the data. Or write the alert place for loop. Every 5 seconds, once for loop is running. Or write some formula. Every 5 seconds, once your formula is going to execute. Now I'm not watching the browser, sir. Click OK. I'm minimizing the browser. The cricket scorecard is opened. After opening the scorecard page, browser minimizing, but still background score updating or not. Like that, my program also background for every 5 seconds alert generating. Every 5 seconds alert generating 100%. You are watching or not, I don't want. Browser in open mode. Browser closed, I will stop that one. Browser open, but minimized. Minimized in the sense still program is in active mode. Still program is active mode. So confirmed it is going to work. Confirmed it is going to work. Where is boxes, sir? Boxes available, lot of backside boxes are producing, right? So these are the functioning of the timer function, sir. We have to assign some tasks to that function and set the timer. Whenever the timer is reached, they are doing their work automatically. No need to worry about that, and you don't need to wait for them. You can continue your work, so they are doing their responsibilities as per the time schedule. As per the time schedule. So both are almost working in the same way, but the only difference is number of executions. Only difference is number of executions. Now we'll see the uses. I'm going to using this function to perform some small tasks and small designing. So what is that? I want to display the timer on my web page, sir. Digital time. The clock I want to display. Your Windows operating system clock is there. Of this clock I want to display. Possible, sir. Timer function, that only one of the more useful scenario. Writing possible or not, decide yourself. Without window writing a possible or not possible, decide yourself. Because we are not in the starting journey of the JavaScript together. Almost we reached last topics. Still doubt to asking. Decide it yourself. Writing window is possible or without window is possible. And next, I'm taking a small h1 tag set. Align equals to right. Align equals to right. So just for formality, one small heading here. The H1 tag inside, I want to display the H1 tag inside, I want to display digital clock. At the H1 tag, I want to display the digital clock. Time also possible as a time as a digital clock is nothing but a time one. Date also we can print it as a yes, date also we can print, but printing of the date to digital clock is not necessary. If you want to print the date, we don't need any digital clock, sir. You can write normally also. Timers only, timer functions required. Timer function displaying only timers required. Date displaying normal JavaScript is enough. That's not a matter. So see this one, H1, ID equals to D, date. This I'm going to displaying the alignment to left, right? And this is ID equals to T, the time, right side. Here I want to display the current date cell, and here I want to display the current time. So date and time on. Directly it is a date and time off. Start the operations. Set interval. Timeout, sir. No, sir, I don't want any timeout. Because timeout executed one time only, so it's an interval I'm taking here. Interval. Set interval followed by functional expression. We need a small functional expression. And what is the time surrender? 1000 milliseconds. And every 1 second it is going to execute. For every 1 second it is going to execute. So what is the logic, sir? First I'm creating an object for the date class. Let date. I created an object for the date class. So what is the date set? System date and time, it is initialized. It initializes the current system date and time. So while running of this program, what is the date and time is available? That one is going to initializing automatically. On initializing automatically. Put DT inside what we have, sir. Date available plus time also available, both available. Now create object for the second tag. This one. So document dot for each selector followed by hash t dot inner text equals to dt. dt don't assign, sir. If I assign the dt full date and time display, check it yourself also. Full date and time is comes. Timer changing, sir. There is no problem in that one. Timer changing. The extra things, I don't want these things and I don't want this thing. Because this date I want to shift it to here and remaining part I don't want. So instead of printing the whole object, print only the time. How, sir? Date object dot to local time in string format. Meaning, sir, date object is a date object method I'm calling. I'm just calling object method. So get the time in string format based on the local settings. Local settings in the sense as the system set. Now it is displaying only time we can observe. Only time is comes. The time running as per there. You don't need to worry of, sir, how much time the page is open, that much of time the time is going to run. So that much of time the time is going to run. Then what about the date, sir? Date is that is dead easy processor. Bottom or top or here, just write a small step. Yeah. Create object for the H1 tag, first H1 tag object. For this one, timer no need because date should be updated only once only. Date should be updated only once. When you are refreshing the page, automatically date is updated, no problem. Date, first H1 tag object, first H1 tag object, date, dot inner text equals to inner text equals to same. Create the date object and get the time only date. Get only the date. Possible, as sir. Yes, sir. On time operation. So I'm going to using the anonymous of. Is it okay, na, sir? Full date and time display. Same like as a few minutes back, full date and time is displaying. But we don't need full date and time. This part we want to do. We need this part. And then ask like this. Start. Call the same type of one method, sir. Local date string. Local date string. Anonymous object dot method. Anonymous object dot method. All anonymous objects. Why, sir? One time I'm using, sir. That's all. So one corner date available and one corner time available. Both not come side by side as sir. Actually block level tag as sir, so different lines are comes. So if you make some CSS code, then both are comes to side by side. Possible. CSS required small CSS. Change the both tags into inline block. Change the both tags into inline block. Then both comes to side by side. Small CSS required. Otherwise, one more option is there. One more option is there. What is that, sir? Make it the both things inside the one division tag. Place the both things inside one division tag here. We prefer to use the H2 tag. Two H2s inside the division tag. Next, what to do, sir? Enter division inside, apply the flex. Division inside, apply the flex. When you apply the flex, automatically both comes to side by side yourself. Automatically both comes to side by side. Automatically. But one side, one another side requires, sir. For that, remember or not, I don't know. Justify content in one option is available. Justify content. Justify content. Okay, justify content equals to space between. Space between. On that side or on this side. Simple code. By just touching sir until we can use space around. Just you need a small gap, I think you can use space around. This is the easiest way to display the two headings side by side. One this side, one that side. Okay, this is one function. Next, one more I'm going to adding in the same program, sir. One more I'm going to adding in the same. So what is that, sir? Same program continuation. Taking another division tag. Taking another division tag. ID equals to division 2 and division close. ID equals no, Write a small CSS here, right? Width equals to 100%, height equals to 150 pixels. 150 pixels. An empty division tag is created. Where it is surrounded, here it is available. If you want to see that one, apply the background color, sir. If you want to see that, apply the background color. The division box clearly visible to you. Division box. What is my requirement, sir? I want to change the color of this division box. I want to change the color of this division box. Possible, sir? Yes, sir, it's possible, no doubt.
Recording in progress.
100% possible. One option is how to change this one. Like as a timer function. Like as your timer function, you can change it. Whenever you load the page, directly colors are going to change it. How the timer is updating, like, no, sir, we did already that one. We need another format, sir. Another format, we have two buttons available. So place two buttons. One is the start, second one is the stop. Start and stop buttons. When I click on the start button, the color changing is going to start. When I click on the stop button, color changing is going to stop. So one model. Or while loading of the page, color changing automatically started. Anything we can do. While loading of the page and the previous time as per that. No, this type of operation, we have to create some buttons also additional. So changing the color of division tag by using button control or changing the color of division tag automatically while loading of the page. The page loaded, timer activated. It continuously the same. One color or multiple colors, sir. One color, no need to write the program, sir. Time is to. It is continuously changing the colors. Which colors are? Random colors. Randomly, some colors are going to changing continuously. We don't know which color is going to applying also, sir. No, sir, I want to know the colors, sir. But arrays required. Arrays required. Along with arrays also required. To take one array with the name of colors and store 30-40 colors inside this one. Store 30-40 colors inside this one. Get one by one color and assigns to your division. Get one by one color and assigns to this division. But in the lifelong, 30 colors are fixedly comes. So now I'm going to designing this button operation, sir. Through buttons, we are going to controlling the colors. Like as when a video plays, play, start, to stop, how it is stopped, the same model, same manner. An empty division tag is available here. If you are interested, you can write a small message, sir, inside that one. Matter not necessary, box color changing. Matter no need, box color changing. So start the script. Sorry, script before we need actually two buttons required. I forgot. Create two buttons. Start button, stop button. ID equals to start. Meeting is also start. And one more button, stops. There is space maintenance required for me, so I'm going to using some PSPs. Not mandatory. I need some space. Without space also you can create, but I need some space. Stop. And stop. So start color. You need more clarity. Write the start color. Here you can ask the stop color. You can see once the look. This is start color, stop color. Now first create object for division tag, because this division tag we want to use inside the first button and we want to use inside the second button. A couple of times we are going to use it. So a couple of times together, anonymous is not correct. So go for this. Anonymous is not correct. Go for this. What is that surrender? Division 2. Division 2 equals to document dot query selector followed by hash division. The second division tag object is ready. The second division tag object is ready. And first button lost. First button lost. Document dot query selector followed by hash start. Document dot query selector followed by hash start. On click equals. Hash start on click equals. Functional expression. Functional expression. Inside that set. Colors we have to assign set. Division 2 dot style dot background equals to red. Division 2 dot style dot background equals to red. Here I am not used any timer functions. Observe the still timer is not started. The routine coding. Whenever I click on the button, then division tag is changing. But we have to use the timer, sir. I'll show it here. Already cyan is there. When you click on the start color, color changing. See that immediately change the time taken as immediately change. No timer yada. So expression callback is responding very fast. Callback responded. Expression function executed very fast. One. But we need the time we said. Second option. But again, if I click on button, sir, you always red color only. First time a color changing. Remaining scenarios colors are not going to change. Whenever you click the first time, we'll get the effect. Remaining all are waste. But we want to continuously change the color. But this is an ordinary event handling, sir. Continuously changing colors is not possible. Then what to do, sir? And here we have to introduce the timer concept. Set interval. Set interval followed by start expression. Whenever you click on that one, then interval is going to settings. Whenever you click on that one, then interval is going to settings. So function expression, set interval followed by write again one more function expression, because here we have to write our actual code. Comma interval 2000 milliseconds. Multiple expressions are situation demanding. Whenever you click on the button, expression is going to activate it. That expression inside, we have to use the timer. So one more expression is comes here. Already we used it, sir, a couple of times previous topics. Expression inside expression. Or you can use arrow function, no problem. Both expressions confusions are you can use arrow function. The outline, sir, this is outline. And timer index required for us. Timer index also required. So define one variable ti, timer index, and assign that one to here. Because in syntax I said it is returning the your index that one stored into the ti. Returns the index that one stores into the ti. I'm going to using in the stop button option, top color option. So what is the logic here, sir? Let us see. We want to generate our own colors. We want to generate our own color here. Because random colors together, we have to produce the colors. You can directly take the color like this, division 2 dot division 2 dot style dot background equals to red, sir. But changing, sir. But first time impact available again. When you click on the button, 2 seconds after, once the button is activated, then 2 seconds after the color changing. Well, again 2 seconds after color changing. It's changing. But which color? Red color only. Every 2 seconds was color changing. Color changing, sir, into red color only. Existing red color replacing with new red color. Well, again repainting for every 2 seconds. Timer activated already. Timer activated already. For every 2 seconds once, it is going to repainting. For every 2 seconds once, it is going to repainting. Colors are red color only. But we want to change the different colors, sir. So for that, instead of using direct color name, we have to generate the random colors here. Possible, sir. A small logic. Let C equals to hash hash parse integer math dot random multiplied with 6 zeros 10 to the power of 3. 10 to the power of 3. Close this one. So what you did, sir? I generated a 6-digit random number by using the predefined class and methods. Math is the predefined class, random is the predefined function of that concept. The support of math.random, I generated a 6-digit hexadecimal code. So this is hash. Hash means hexadecimal. Orally, this line generating some six-digit numbers, sir. Number generating, even I don't know that one. That is called as random number. For that 6 digit before, I placed the hash. For that 6 digits before, I placed the hash. What happens now, sir? It becomes as color hexadecimal codes. Color codes, hexadecimal color codes. Now use that color here. What is the color code is generated here? That code I am assigning as in my background. Now see that every 2 seconds once we'll get the different color. 2 seconds once color change. When you want to change fastly color, reduce the interval. So I'm taking some 600 milliseconds. Refresh, start. 0.6 seconds once one color changing. I need more faster, sir. Then take the 200 seconds, 200 milliseconds, sir. Very quickly changing colors. This also look like as a small animation, sir. It also look like as a small animation. And when these colors are stopping, sir, never stopping, sir. If you want to stop these colors, should we click on the stop button? Then only this stops. How to stop that, sir? Right here. Second button logic. Second button logic I'm going to writing now. Document dot query selector followed by hash stop. Document dot query selector followed by hash stop. Dot on click equals to write an arrow functions and shortcut. Window dot clear interval. Window dot clear interval. Which intervals are PI? Inside the TI, which number is available, this timer number is available. So that timer is going to stop. Otherwise, you can also write directly 2. There is second timer, sir. Already in the top of the program, one timer is there, so it's a second timer. I have some confusion, sir. The 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, I don't know, sir. Best go for this. That is better. Now check that. So refresh, start, stop. Observe, stop the color. Again start, stop. Again start, stop. Any number of times you can start and stop the colors like. So timer functions advantages are performing certain tasks repeatedly or performing certain tasks in background. It's not depending and it's not waiting for it. You can open the web page, sir, you can do your work. When you are doing your work, the background, their work, they perform. Don't need to wait for the timers. So web page is loaded or web page is open, you can continue your operations. And background timers are working. Timers are always the background operations. It's never impacting to your foreground operations. Okay, that's all about the today's. We'll continue on tomorrow as usual. Thank you all.